In this video tutorial, we will go step by step through the process of adding images to your website. It is very important to understand that images are not just visual attributes of your site, but they also can be part of your scoring factors, something that will help you not only to increase visibility within search engines, but also will help you get some additional visitors. And just to illustrate the fact, let me show you something within the Google. What you see here is a standard Google search engine interface. And for example, let's say people search for, or let's say search for handyman Virginia Beach. This is the results that are normally presented with, and this is all fine. But as you can see, option to search for images is available at the nearly very top. And these are the images that shown that have been tagged with attributes specific for this key phrase. And many people actually visit those sites that posted these images, or rather associated the images with a specific attribute in order to get some additional traffic, and also in order to properly optimize their site. So how you name your image and how you post it within your content can be a huge factor in not only adding interaction to your website, adding some additional illustration, but also in order to get you some additional traffic from search engines, and also to boost the authority of your specific content. So let's get started with adding the images. First, you need to locate image you want to paste to your website. In my case, I'm going to be adding image to the latest post I'm creating. And there's a few important factors. No matter what your image was currently named, you want to rename it to include your targeted key phrase. We explain in our post on how to properly optimize your content and how to add your targeted key phrase, search key phrases within your content. Same principle applies to the image. In my case, I'm going to be optimizing content for a key phrase social media. So I have named this image, or rather renamed it, social-media-marketing.jpg. Now, another important aspect here is you want to actually edit this with one of the programs of your choice. In my case, I'm going to be using Windows Live for the gallery, and I already have it open. Once you open up, you want to change the dimensions of this image to exact size you want to post on your website. And the reason for that, it's not only it will be optimized, but it will also be properly displayed and reduce the page load speed of your site, and also will help you with search engine rankings, because page loading speed is one of the factors Google now considers. So all you have to do is just click here, choose resize, and in my case I want to adjust it to the 200 pixels, and then I'm simply going to choose resize and save. And that's all there is to it. Now my image is ready to be uploaded within my post. So let's go back to the post I'm going to be adding this image to. And I want to add this image to the very top of my post, and I also want to left align within the content. And while you might have different preferences for displaying the image within your content, it is all very easily accomplished, and I will show you how. So first you need to click the location where the within the content where the image is going to be uploaded. Next, you simply click this icon to add an image. Then choose select files, and file browser opens up, and here I'm going to navigate into the folder where I have uploaded the image. And as you can see, this is a new image, and I'm actually going to choose open. And once it's uploaded to my site, what I want to do is, you absolutely must do this, is you need to choose the title because it already includes your targeted key phrase. I'm going to paste it here, remove any extra characters. So now it has an alternate text. This is text used by the search engines to determine what your image is about. This is an alt attribute that is very important to your image, and you might want to also copy this and paste it into the description. Now you have some different options as far as linking this image to either post, to the file itself, or just link to none. This is really personal preference, and choose what fits your needs the best. In my case, I want to link it to anything. Next, you need to choose alignment, or rather where this image is going to be appearing within the content. In my case, I want to choose left align, or you can choose right align or center, and I'm going to choose a full size. And there's some predefined sizes for the images, but the reason I recommend that you resize the image is because we want to paste or image within the content with exact size we want it to be seen. And next, all you have to do is just simply click insert into post. And once it has been inserted within the content, we need to do some additional tweaking in order for it to be displayed a little bit nicer. So simply click on the image, and you will see a couple icons. This one will delete image from content, and this one will allow you to edit image. Here you can do some additional scaling, but in our case it's really not important. I'm just simply removing some extra characters here. Then I'm going to go into advanced settings here. I'm not going to change anything with the exception of border. I always put border as 0 because I don't want to have any borders around the image. And then I want to add some additional vertical space and horizontal space in order for the image to be displayed with some white space between image and the content. And in my case, I want to use 5 for the vertical space and 10 for horizontal space. And that's all there is to it. You can simply choose to update, and now you can see our image is nicely aligned within the content. It has some white space. It doesn't have any frames. And all I have to do from now on is simply choose to save the draft because I'm not ready to publish yet. And then I'm going to go to the post, refresh it, and voila, our image is here. It is optimized for our key phrase. It is placed correctly within the content, and it is displayed quite nicely. Thank you for watching.